Welcome to GenXFiles, the only podcast named that's exclusively about the X-Files. I'm Angel, and this is my first watch.
I'm Dash, and this is my fourth watch.
And I'm Melz, and this is also my fourth watch. And if you're listening, I want to believe you're a friend.
And tonight, we're figuring out how to drain the blood out of two suburban dads at the same time. Alright, so how are you guys doing today?
I'm doing much better. How about y'all?
You're not feeling as sick anymore?
Not as much, just exhausted.
Yeah.
Tired from being sick for the last, week, 2 weeks.
My mom's tired from kicking that illness's ass.
You got that right.
You kicking so much ass, you get tired all the time. You can't help it. That's why you need a nap.
Yep.
When you kick that much ass, you gotta take a rest.
I've been chilling in that recliner like a villain.
For this episode, do you just want to take a nap with our friends? We can, put on some sleep music and dim the lights and...
Just about, yeah.
let's just go to sleep, yeah.
Oh, boy, yeah, that's a... So, I guess...
Go ahead, tell them.
We'll probably bring it up for when my dad is actually on an episode, but there was a time that me and him... We went to Walmart at this was back before they started having non-24 hours, but we went to this Walmart because we needed something. It was 2 or 3 a.m. and we got to the parking lot and my dad and I were just sitting there for a couple of minutes in awkward silence, and then I just turned to my dad and said, let's just go to sleep. And so we took a nap in the Walmart parking lot for an hour, and then we woke up, went inside, did our shopping, and went home.
Were you there when they got back, or was he older? I can't remember.
He was older, I believe.
I was 13.
Oh, okay. I think I was living in Tennessee.
No. We were living down at those apartments where I met Allison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember, I think when your dad tells the story, he says it's 30 minutes. You said it was an hour.
Maybe. We took a good fucking nap. It was one of those things where the universe just gives you permission to chill.
The place to fall asleep at is kind of crazy in a Walmart parking lot.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd be worried about people walking by and looking at you and shit,
What's these two guys doing asleep in the car, man?
Somebody walks by while you're asleep in a Walmart parking lot and just starts throwing trash on you or something, or farting in your window. I don't know.
Videoing you.
Yeah, videoing you. Look at this sucker.
Look at this guy. He's snoring.
Oh.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
What an opener.
Yeah. Mom.
Yes.
What's been keeping you up at night? You said you had something.
I've got some stuff. I've watched 2 movies, and they were both really good. And the first one is a true story, and y'all know I'm a true story, true crime junkie, and it's called The Rip.
The Rip?
Yes.
R.I.P.?
Yeah.
I like how we said that in unison, much like some characters of this episode.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
do they do it more often?
Do they ever say it in unison?
You know what? No, they don't, actually. I don't think they do, and that kind of bothers me, because why wouldn't they? That would be so much creepier.
They kind of, yeah, right? They kind of continue each other's sentences, I guess. But anyway, what is The Rip about? It's
about the FBI, and apparently there's these houses where money is stored at.
And how do Mulder and Scully figure into this?
I don't know. There's no aliens in this one.
I tried to do a Bobby and DeVito. That's something they do on the grind bin. The first movie they ever watched was The Van, and so Danny DeVito is in it, and one of the characters is named Bobby, and so they say, how do Bobby and DeVito fit into this movie we just watched?
This stash house has $20 million hidden in it, and they just think it's going to be $200,000. And they get in there and realize what it is, and they find out that one of the FBI people is wanting to take the money.
Yeah, he's crooked.
Yeah, he's crooked.
Oh, my God.
And the other one that I really liked was called We Bury the Dead. But right now, since I just got through talking about The Rip, y'all know I got a bad memory. I can't remember much about We Buried the Dead. Oh,
Isn't that the one where it's their mother's badly burned or something in a hospital bed?
No, that's Is God Is, and I want to see it so bad, but I've been too sick to go to the theater. They could have
workshopped that title a little
I
more.
know that's right.
Well, it probably has like a story reason, but yeah, it's not rolling off anyone's tongue.
But the We Buried the Dead is about super slow moving zombies.
Okay.
Dash just looked at me like,
how slow are we talking here?
we're talking real slow.
Like mentally as well, or just physically?
Both. And they hire these people, just Joe Schmoes like me and you, to go help with the bodies because there's so many dead bodies. And if you encounter one of these slow people, you have to light a flare and they come get it. But the longer they've been dead, the faster they get.
What did it say?
Is that Tanya's?
That's Tanya's. It said, "Praise you, Jesus." Sorry about that. That's my best friend Tanya getting in on the woo.
Getting in on the woo.
Sorry, my text message sound for her is "Praise you, Jesus," because she's Pentecostal.
Them long skirts.
Yeah, long skirts. I'll work that skirt.
Anything else been keeping you up at night?
That's all.
Well, anything been keeping you up at night, Melz? We got a lot.
I know. Well, I guess I'll start with, we went to the drive-ins this weekend.
We did go to the drive-ins.
Because my memory works backwards, and I don't remember what we did at the beginning of the week, to be honest with you.
Well, we it's only been 4 days since we've been over here, so and we've watched 3 movies, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. What's the third?
Well,
no,
I'll tell you
remember
right now. Can I break in because I forgot to say something last week?
Yeah, of course.
On either what's been keeping me up at night or what's made me happy, I could have said the new James Bond game 007 First Light by IO Interactive. Man, what a fucking slam dunk. They really captured the feel of just being a cool fucking guy. You always have, like, a way that you can, like, bluff your way out of situations if you're caught, or you can, like, hack stuff and sneak around, or...
There's some costumey elements to it, too, where you can get disguise
I think so, yeah.
and
Kinda,
gadgets.
It's from the same people that did Hitman, so it's... one of my friends described it as Hit Charted, like a cross between Hitman and Uncharted. That is really a fitting descriptor of it, I think, but it's wonderful. So well done. They really captured the feel.
Yeah, I was honestly surprised because he had been playing it every day. Because you got it, what? Like 4 days before we recorded?
2 days.
2 days.
It came out on
we did the pre-order,
Monday.
so we got it early.
So like 2 days.
And you played a bunch for those 2 days, and then you played a bunch since then too.
Yeah.
The only thing, there's some weird stuff with a few characters' eyes that look a little bit like they need an update.
Yeah, like video game stuff that a lot of AAA games seem to have these days with like little weird facial tics kind of and stuff.
Oh, man.
Like weird stuff where their eyes go different directions they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, doesn't matter. We could do that whole thing and that'd be fine.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, I've been having a good time with it so far mostly. Other than that, the drive-ins.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say before you rudely interrupted me with your story about your game.
I'm sorry.
No, it's the drive we saw. So we were going to see The Mandalorian and then Mortal Kombat 2, right?
Yeah.
And so we ended up getting there and we ended up seeing The Mandalorian in back rooms because they changed the movie and we didn't know.
Yeah.
But that's fine. You and your dad didn't really like The Mandalorian.
No.
You specifically, and I put this as the review on Letterboxd, you specifically said if Beige was a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, man, really?
Like,
yeah.
but then again, he is not a Star Wars person at all.
It felt like, I was looking on Letterboxd, somebody said that Mando and Grogu just be out here doing side quests. That is what it kind of felt like, was like a side quest in a video game.
Yeah, like where it's side quests where like you're doing a quest of some sort and then you have to go do another quest to continue the quest you're on, and then do another quest to continue the quest you're on.
Isn't that the epitome of video games?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, these days, if you got a triple A open world game, you're probably going to have a lot of shit to collect and a lot of little side missions.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say triple your nipple.
Triple your nipple. Just like Scaramanga in 1974's hit movie. Is it?
Oh my God, you forgot.
No, it is 1974. See, I got confused because 1973 was Live and Let Die. And before that, it was 1971's Diamonds Are Forever. But 1974's blockbuster hit movie, The Man with the Golden Gun.
Is that when you remembered right at that moment what it was called?
Yeah.
It was really obvious.
I was so much information in my brain, it was hard to parse for a second.
But the fact that you have that kind of
Recall?
Yeah.
God, I
That
wished
kind
I
of
had some
memory on stuff
And
like that.
last
your
night
memory.
before we came, I know, right? Last night before we came over here, we watched a movie called Iron Lung with Markiplier in it.
Oh.
And it was pretty good. I think it was a little overlong, but other than that, for a first time...
Did you say overlung?
Overlong. It was overlong with his overlungs. But, yeah, for it being Markiplier's first movie that he wrote and directed, I thought it was an incredible feat, really, because, yeah, it's a confined space, and there's not any other actors you really see except for that woman's face and maybe that other guy or something.
And then voices, of course.
Yeah.
Troy
So
Baker.
it's like, yeah, well, you don't even see him, I don't think.
But you
Maybe
hear him.
do. Yeah, you hear him. But, like,
That's
for
what
it to be like 98% Markiplier on the screen the whole time, it's pretty great.
And honestly, I've never really watched Markiplier or don't know anything about Markiplier really besides he's a YouTuber. That's like my extent to my knowledge. He's a pretty good looking guy.
Yeah.
And he can act actually. Like
Yeah.
I was really going into it, I'm thinking to myself, oh boy, this is gonna be some YouTuber who thinks he can act. And
It
we're
was
gonna
really
be like,
good.
ugh.
The
But
only
it was really
times,
good.
The only times he kind of faltered was when he had to be like really sad. But like that's hard to. You're acting. You're in a place. You have like Crafty right outside.
You're
you got
doing
like a hot
something-
dog waiting for you. So it's hard to be like, now I'm going to cry.
You're doing something super happy
Yeah.
that you love and that you're so excited to do, and you have to like cry.
Well, it's also pretty stressful. Maybe you just focused on how stressful it must be to make a movie. I
yeah,
don't know.
just think about you stressing out over editing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
And the
about.
whole movie.
Man.
But we call it a phone booth movie
Uh-huh.
because there's a movie with
She's seen it. You've seen Phone Booth with
Oh,
Colin
yes,
Farrell.
yes, I've
Colin
seen
Farrell,
it.
where
Yeah.
he's 99% of the movie is him in a phone booth.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's ridiculous.
That one's dumb, but this is a guy in...
This is a good one, but there's a lot of movies that have that style of thing where it's just mostly just one small place.
Yeah.
The whole movie.
Dang.
It's a budget thing.
Basically, what happens is a lot of... all the planets and stars start disappearing, and the only people that are left are on, like, space stations.
Oh.
And Markiplier is a prisoner, and he's been sent on this excursion into this, like... You never hear any about... We had to
Because
look...
a lot of this stuff that we're about to tell you is stuff that we read in the
Yeah.
description because they don't fucking tell you anything.
There's a moon made out of blood that he's...
It has oceans of blood.
Yeah, that he's diving
Damn.
into. And because it's blood, he has to have a special camera that he can, like, see with and stuff. It's really crazy. He can only see in pictures.
Blood.
Yeah, he has to take
What's
pictures.
that from?
This kid, remember he had a boo-boo and there was blood on it and he goes,
Oh,
"Tell his
yeah, that meme.
Yeah, it's blood.
It's blood.
I remember that.
Baby's got what?
Blood.
What does he have?
Blood.
We showed you that, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think so. Anything else?
Okay, so they thought The Mandalorian was kind of boring. I thought The Mandalorian was cool. I liked when you could see Pedro Pascal's face because he's also good looking and a great actor.
Yes, he's a
So
great actor.
seeing...
He's great. He's a great actor.
I know good looking in the sense of I think he's a good looking guy, not that I think he's hot.
Yeah.
There's a difference. But his acting is incredible, and not being able to see his face kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I feel like that took away some like emotional connection and value to the movie.
Well, you can see him in everything else.
Yeah,
he's
because
in everything ever.
else. But then the second movie we watched was Backrooms, and holy fuck, that shit was creepy.
It was really good.
Oh my god.
Do you know about Backrooms?
Now, is this the true story of where people live in your house?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not a true story. If this is a true story, fuck
it's
this world.
It's basically about getting trapped between realities, kind of, sort of.
Okay, do you know what a backroom is? You know the meme theory of backrooms? Like, does that ring any bells?
It's a creepypasta, like a SCP type.
So, like, okay, do you know those...
Wait, did that mean anything to you?
No, but I got a story of this is a true story. This old man got lost in a mall, and he went into a door, and it had other doors, but they only opened from the one side. He was in there for like 2 or 3 years, and they found his body.
What the fuck?
That's crazy. So, okay, do you know those pictures you see of, like, big, giant, empty rooms with strange, weird shapes? They're regular rooms. There's nothing necessarily weird about them at all. They're just empty and maybe old.
Yeah.
But kind of a place where you might expect to see people. Like,
yeah, you would expect to see chairs, people, lights, but you just see walls and floor.
And it smells stale.
Yeah, it looks like it smells stale for sure. And that's what a back room is. It's like that thing like you see.
It's a liminal space, like a
liminal space.
Like a liminal space could be like an alleyway or like a long hallway or just a
big empty pool, a public pool. It's a big inside one. It's empty.
Yeah, kind of like how the fuck do you describe a liminal space?
They don't happen a lot in nature, not nature, obviously.
Nature.
They don't happen a lot in our real life. Like, we don't see all space like that is taken up. Okay, like, have you ever...
A liminal space is a place or state of transition, the unsettling in-between threshold where you have left one point but have not yet arrived at the next.
Okay.
Okay, have you ever been, like, in a mall or, like, one of those outside areas where you just walk past a bunch of storefronts and you look inside the storefront and it's just empty, but there's, like, a few little shelves.
Yeah.
There's a few little, like, tags on the floor. There's a few hangers here, but it's almost, like, 99% just barren.
Yeah.
But it goes back, and it's huge.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a creepy space. Now, imagine just endless amounts of rooms like that are all different and all weirdly shaped and go all different directions with all sorts of different doors, and you can't find your way out.
Oh.
And then there's also creepy stuff that you don't know what's in there.
Okay, there's
That's the movie.
There's
Did you like it, though?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We gave it better score than Mandalorian.
So, common examples of liminal spaces are empty hallways, stairwells, airport terminals, hotel corridors, waiting rooms, and empty shopping malls.
Hotel corridors. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
Like when you have a long corridor and you have a hallway this way, a hallway, and it's like
And
nothing.
And I'm using just Google's AI here, but it says why they feel weird. Your brain expects these areas to be bustling with traffic. Seeing them completely still disrupts your sense of context, which can trigger the uncanny valley effect.
Oh, man.
It just feels weird. It feels like something.
Off.
You ever just? It feels like something's
Eerie.
off.
Like an eerie feeling.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
And now imagine
speaking-
something walking towards you slowly in the distance in a space like that you don't know what it is.
Zombies.
And there's the movie.
Yeah, the slow-moving zombies. But speaking about eerie, are you guys ready to get into this episode?
I like it.
Oh. So, we have a bit of guest star gazing today. Harriet Sansom Harris, not Samson, but Sansom, like somebody like mispronounced Samsung or something, I don't know. She plays Eve Six and Sally Kendrick, and she was in Everything Ever, most recently in Licorice Pizza, which is a movie that I've seen. Have you ever seen Licorice Pizza?
Never.
It's a good movie. I think we might have talked about it.
It has a little bit of a weird concept to it.
It's yeah, there's a little bit of skeeviness to it in a way, but I mean, not in a way. There's definitely some weirdness. But
the girl is 28 and the boy is 15, and they form some kind of bond, and it's a little bit weird.
A little inappropriate.
It's not necessarily horribly inappropriate because nothing really happens that you see, but it's weird.
Yeah. But this Harriet Sansom Harris was also everybody's favorite character from Disney Shake It Up, Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
Yeah, I love Dr. Pepper. That's hilarious. Dr. Pepper as a name? Wait, is it was her name Dr. Pepper as like a nickname, or was her name Dr. Pepper like her name was, she was a doctor and her last name was Pepper?
Unclear. I did not look it up
Oh,
past
that'd
that.
be funny if that was real life.
I mean, there's Pepper's a last name.
Hey, yeah, I know a lady named Miss Ham. And there's also Kevin Bacon, so why not Dr. Pepper?
Ham, bacon, and pepper.
They should have got married.
Yeah.
Add some mayonnaise, you got a sandwich.
She could hyphenate her name and be Miss Ham Bacon. Miss Bacon
And
Ham.
they could have had a pork loin together.
Or a...
Congratulations, you gave birth to a bouncing baby pork loin.
damn, what's the steak called with bacon wrapped around it? A filet mignon.
Oh, yes.
There we go. That's just good. Right?
That state can get elected president. I don't know. Anyway,
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just thought about it being like very glamorous, this filet mignon. Like maybe in a little suit jacket.
Glamorous.
Deal.
Glamorous.
A filet mignon and a suit jacket.
I mean,
I'm trying to picture this. Is the meat cooked in your imagination?
it has to be cooked.
Okay.
Yes, it's cooked and it's delicious and it melts in your mouth.
And is the suit made of like
The only president.
delicious sauce that goes on a steak?
The only president guaranteed to melt in your mouth.
Ew, grody.
Ew, disgusting.
President Mignon. But
Okay.
so the pop punk band Eve 6 takes their name from this episode. Have you
You're
ever heard
lying.
of? You ever heard of Eve 6?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Oh, I've heard of them, but I couldn't tell you anything about them. But yeah, this is
It
where
was
they
like
get their
a
name
girl
from.
band from like the late 90s?
I don't think it was
I'm
a
not
girl
s-
band.
yeah, I
No, it
still
wasn't a
think
girl
it's a girl
band at
band.
all.
You know, the girl whose eyes I gashed out loved them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
you
That's hilarious.
finally remembered not to say her name. In the episode I'm about to release, you mentioned her too.
And he had to bleep it.
But so the drummer of the band was a fan, and I'm gonna let you say his name.
Tony Fagenson.
Yeah, I think it's Fagenson, but it's spelled.
It's spelled in a way that would make you pronounce it with an A sound and not an A sound.
So it's Fagenson is his last name.
Oh.
So yeah,
Faye, what about that yogurt? Fage. Is it called Faye?
I think it's called Fage.
Faye.
that's really...
I forgot about that.
That's really close. I
Well,
think it's Fage.
Okay.
I think, but I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah, man, the A sound is the only difference between asking for a Fage yogurt and really offending someone. Anyway, this was directed by Fred Gerber and written by Kenneth Biller and Chris Brancato. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll have something interesting to say about these folks. Nope. And
So next.
they've never worked on any of the episodes of the X-Files again. So
And how is that? This one's good. Spoiler. This was good. How did
yeah,
they not do
I
another
know.
one?
They just said one and done with you. But
Neither one of them.
This had a December 10th, 1993 air date. Mom, do you remember what you were doing that day?
2 weeks before Christmas on a
Oh,
Friday.
yes, honey. Let me tell you, I was making those handmade popcorn cranberry garlands. My fingers were hurting from pushing the needle through those damn hard-ass cranberries. And I used to do that just for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sure he loved it, but he probably don't remember.
You probably could have just popped the popcorn and I would have ate it.
At 2.5
So wait.
months old?
Wait, was this like it had popcorn and cranberries on it?
Yeah, you do popcorn, cranberry, and it's a white and red
Yeah.
thing you hang. What do you mean?
What the fuck?
And my
What do you
thumbs would hurt so bad from pushing the needle. I don't know why I didn't ever get one of them Thumbelina things or whatever they're called.
A thimble.
Thimble, that's right.
A thimbleina.
A Thumbelina.
It's not so simple.
Where did you hang all the popcorn, cranberry strings at?
All around the whole Christmas tree. So I had to make enough. We used to always have a real Christmas tree. And I had to make enough of it to go all the way around the whole Christmas tree.
You had to make enough of it for us to eat for the entire month of December because that's all she cooked for us.
Yeah.
She said, come up to the tree, dinner served.
Watering that tree, oh my gosh, keeping the
Oh,
water
it was a
under it.
natural one?
Yes, it was
Oh,
real.
fuck.
I mean, for some people that's totally cool and I love it and it smells great. I don't want that for me ever. I'll be fine with
No.
a fake
The
tree
needles.
every year. Yeah, I can't.
You find them for a whole year later, you'll still find
And
needles.
if you have a pet,
we
Oh,
didn't have
God.
a pet back then.
You ever go to sit down and you have one poke you in your ass or something?
Probably.
probably.
No, I've stepped on them. Damn them.
And the sucky thing about those two is that they don't, well, I guess it's not sucky, but they don't actually stab you. They just poke you in annoying ways.
Yeah.
They don't, pierce anything, you know?
I was trying to be Mrs. Betty Crocker over here for my first child, My second child, she got an artificial tree. Some stuff thrown on it.
You gave up by that point.
You got that right.
You're like, I'm tired.
Exactly.
Yeah, by the second kid, you were just tired of that shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, no more Betty Crocker, honey.
But we open up in Greenwich, Connecticut, as we see two joggers spot a little girl in the driveway, and she's looking afraid. She's holding up a huge plush bunny, and the joggers walk up and say, "Tina, you're freezing." Tina says her father is in the yard because he needed some time to himself. The male jogger finds her dad on a swing set, but when he goes to talk to him, he realizes that dear old dad is dead, 2 puncture marks on his neck. And we noticed when we watched the episode together that the makeup was really weird.
Did you see his makeup? It's a flash, but did you see the makeup on the guy? You know how women sometimes do that thing where they do all their foundation all over their face, but then you can see the line
they
across
don't
the
blend.
jawline because it doesn't blend?
Yeah.
His is like that, but his face is gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so...
And it's just a line, like a straight line all
And
the way
it
across
looks
the
like
jaw.
they dipped a Q-tip in some ketchup and went bing, bing.
It made
Oh,
little
yeah.
dots. Yeah, they're just like, I was going to say strawberry jelly, but yeah, it's like that. They didn't try very hard at all. But this is a really short, that's it.
Yeah, it's like an hour and 30 minutes. It's like a minute and 30 second cold not even. It's like a minute and 28
Yeah.
cold opening.
Dang.
And most cold opens are at least like 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, at least 3 for sure.
So yeah, that was it. That's it. Cold open over.
But the guy does go to call the police as Tina looks at her dead father, and she's like, "Daddy!"
Yeah.
And then we get the credits, and when the credits are over, we're back in the X Zone, and the team is going over the details of what happened. Tina was apparently away from her dad for 10 minutes. He was drained of 3/4 of his blood. Scully brings up the puncture marks on his neck and says that digitalis was found in his system. Mulder, of course, thinks it's aliens, bringing up similar things happening to cattle.
He will turn anything into aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the damn excuse to say aliens.
Livestock.
It's
Well,
aliens,
What
man.
did they find in the
extra
blood
fresh.
again? I didn't understand what they...
Digitalis.
What is that?
It's a
It's
plant.
a plant that you can make poison from.
Oh, okay.
It's poison, basically.
That
Just-
makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess the poison that you make from it is foxglove.
Or is foxglove the plant and digitalis is the poison you make from it?
I know that this is stupid, but I know that digitalis is the plant because that's what you can pick up in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Okay, where you
make
get your
like
knowledge
your-
from? Who cares where you get your knowledge
Good old
from?
Metal Gear.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right? I mean, you got the knowledge. That's so. But foxglove is a plant too. I'm almost certain.
Yeah, something.
Maybe it's those two plants mixed together makes the poison.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not...
Because foxglove
You're
is
the
a
professional assassin. You should know.
plant, right? Oh, friends or me?
You.
Me. Oh, I thought the friends were the assassins.
Well, you can... Look, you can still keep up your cover. Just pretend like you are and make it so ridiculous that no one could possibly believe you.
Yeah, I jump from huge buildings and fly with my jetpack everywhere
With that sweet and innocent face.
and kill people with a giant katana.
Yeah, you fly above them like 100 feet in the air, and then with your jetpack, and then just drop onto them with a katana and split them in half.
Yep, and then take off.
Very discreetly, so that you never get caught.
Yes, I mean I do it like not
In their bathroom, they have tall
I'm
bathrooms.
not a superhero with powers, okay, but I can go really fast. Like, I've been able to keep up with Superman a little bit.
Superman exists? You're spilling all kinds of secrets.
Yeah.
No, he's just a guy who pretends.
Okay. Scully thinks it's ridiculous that aliens would
Really?
come all this way just to fuck with some cows. But Mulder has this theory about it being extraterrestrial scientific experiments.
And, she makes an interesting comment. Are you going to say what she says right there? It's
I don't think so.
About how we do experiments on frogs in science class in high school.
Oh, yeah, that's what Mulder says.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he thinks aliens are doing to cows. And then when he says that, I'm like, oh, well, that actually kind of makes sense.
I did that.
Yeah, sort of. And he says that they must have stepped up their games to human beings now.
Yeah.
And we cut over to a group home, basically, where Tina is being held until she can be placed with a foster family because her mother died of ovarian cancer a few years back. So now she's an orphan.
Yep.
Poor kid.
Yeah, well.
Poor kid for a minute.
Yeah, you thought poor kid at first.
Yeah.
Our team sits down to talk with Tina, and Scully basically asks her if she had any reason to think her dad might have been in danger. Tina doesn't know. And Mulder says he likes her bunny to get her attention, I guess, and asks her if there were any lights or sounds she noticed. And she says she did see a red light shortly before everything happened, but then her memory goes dark. But she says this has happened before, every time she saw the cloud people that were after her dad.
Uh-huh.
And,
And she says red lightning.
Yeah.
Which is
red
very
lightning.
specific.
And, I was wondering, did she pick up on the fact that Mulder's a weirdo and into aliens? Is that why she was like, oh, yeah?
I think so. It's almost like they can read minds.
Yeah, well, they have...
heightened senses and
Yeah,
heightened strength
and I was going to
heightened
say, they have
intelligence.
some kind of connection to each other. mentally,
Yeah, they
too.
definitely have some kind of a mental thing together.
Which
so.
really irritates me that they don't say the same thing at the same time.
I know, right?
Why the fuck don't they? They multiple times. One of them will say something, and the other one will say the same exact thing right after her.
Uh-huh.
Just say them at the same time.
Yeah.
Y'all are twins. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Maybe not every time, but like a couple times they should have. I don't know. I'm being nitpicky, I guess.
Nah. Never.
A little bit.
Mulder's really interested in these cloud people, and
Really? You don't say.
he asks why they'd be after her dad, and this 8-year-old straight up says they wanted to exsanguinate his ass.
And you're just
Yeah,
like, wait, what did she say? Hold up.
Mulder's the exact same way. He's all fucked up about an 8-year-old knowing that word, you know.
Yeah, how did I know why.
He's
but-
filing that shit away for later. He's
Like, I had to,
wait.
that's one of the words that, I know, but I had to think about it for just a second to
Oh,
make sure I
yeah.
remembered it right.
Well, I have a story here.
Oh, boy.
One time I was grounding Dash, and he said, I'm optimistic about it. And I said, what do you think optimistic means? And he said, I have a feeling that you're saying you're going to ground me, but you're not really going to ground me. And he was 5 years old.
Oh
boy,
my God.
I am so
I was
sorry.
a terror. I don't know if we've mentioned it before, but my mom would ground me, and I would tell her, you can take away my toys, but you can't take away my mind.
Yep, he sure would.
I was imagining Sisyphus happy back in the day. I didn't know it yet, though.
Oh.
But just then, Scully gets a call. She tells Mulder there's been another one.
Oh, dun
Damn
dun
it.
dun.
And now we're out in the Cali Bay area at the Reardon household. Doug Reardon faced the exact same fate as Tina's dad. He was single, was found drained of blood, 2 punctures in his neck, digitalis in his system. He was sitting on a swing set when he was found. Apparently, it occurred at the same time on opposite ends of the country as well.
The exact
Yes.
same time. And
Even Mulder has the creeps.
Even Mulder is like, what the fuck? This is weird. So, I'm very curious. Why the fuck were vampires never mentioned?
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
I get it's not
Or
vampires.
Chupacabra, even.
Okay. But
Well,
no.
Chupacabra drains blood from its victims.
Oh, okay. But it's got the 2 pierce spots on the neck and they're drained of their blood. He went straight to... I'm just realizing how insane it is that he went straight to Alien.
Yeah.
He skipped over vampire?
Maybe it's an alien vampire.
Right?
Maybe them alien syringes.
Get creative, Mulder.
Maybe them alien syringes have 2 needles on them.
Double syringes.
Fuck yeah.
Oh. Double penetration.
Oh,
Oh my
Lord.
God.
You're so silly.
I know.
They want to talk to the Reardon kid, but we'll have to wait till tomorrow when she's back in town. Mulder says he bets she'll remember Red Lightning.
He really thinks he knows what the fuck's going on here.
Yeah,
doesn't
I
he?
got this shit figured out, Scully. You can go ahead and pack up. But back in Connecticut, Tina is awoken by a rainstorm. Something at the door freaks her out, and she slides a chair under the knob as someone or something tries to open it. She crawls under her bed just as the door is thrown open, the chair skittering aside. She tries to go for the door but is grabbed at the last second as she screams. A house parent runs to her room, but there's no trace of her, just an open window and her bunny dropped in a puddle outside.
Yeah, so first of all, we commented about this while we were watching. What the fuck? Why is it a porthole? Like on a ship
did
for a
you
window?
notice that the door to Tina's room it had a porthole?
Yeah.
Why the fuck was it a porthole?
I guess so they can look in there and see if they okay without
Yeah, but why
actually
is it in a
going
fucking full window?
I have no idea.
I don't know. It seemed weird.
You know what I wanted it to be, kind of? I wanted it to kind of be like a, maybe it's a pirate-themed group home for children, and maybe, whenever they're talking to this lady later, you, like, pan down, and she's got, like, a fake wooden leg, and she's like, I don't know where they took the kids, matey. I don't know.
Or like
Just
they took
why
an
the
old,
fuck
an old
is it a
ship and turned
porthole?
it took an old ship and turned it into a, like it crashed on the land and they turned it into an orphanage.
This is where we're going to put our unwanted children.
This unwanted boat.
Yeah.
But yeah, does she drug her? Do you know?
I don't know.
Because she only screams at one time and then she's silent. And then she's
I guess
gone.
she has like a hand over her mouth. I guess.
Oh, what she did. What do they use?
Digitalis?
No. What do people use when they put the rag over your mouth?
Chloroform.
Oh, yeah.
That's what my thought was.
The team heads back to the Reardon home the next day. Scully brings Mulder up to speed with what happened with Tina the night before. He says maybe they haven't found her because they were looking in the wrong direction, and he points up with a smirk.
Good God.
This motherfucker is beating this dead horse.
He really thinks he knows his shit, man.
He says, mate.
He says, mate?
Mate.
Hi, Mike.
Scully sighs and says they should get word if Tina is found. Mulder knocks on the Reardon door and is greeted by the familiar face of Tina. Except she's not. Her name is Cindy Reardon, and she's lived here her whole life. Inside, our team watches Cindy as she takes in a cartoon, only to switch to C-SPAN after a few seconds. You saw this shit? She switched to
I didn't realize
It's like a
that.
She
political
switched to
guy
politics.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I
talking
do
on a
remember.
podium or something about
I was like, what the
a
heck?
bill they're trying to pass or something I think they're talking about.
Like,
crazy.
this kid, I gotta point out, this kid is terrible at blending in. Why did she switch it to C-SPAN? She's like, I gotta know what the fuck's happening with the Iran-Contra situation or whatever the fuck was happening in 93.
Yeah, who knows?
Oh, my Lord.
Afghan? No. What was happening in 93? Early
Maybe
90s?
the Gulf War or Operation Desert Storm?
Desert Storm was early 90s, I think.
Yeah, one of those. I think that
we're
was 90s.
friends. Fill us in the comments. We could be really wrong.
Hold on. Wait. Tell us what kind of political stuff was going on in 1993. All right, that's awesome. I don't know if I did that. I did that. When did I do that? I think I might have done it in the episode before the most recent one that released. But this is going to be episodes after that anyway. So, anyway, Miss Reardon comes off as nothing more than a protective mom of an only child. She's distraught. Her whole world's been turned upside down. Scully asks if Cindy was adopted. Miss Reardon says no, she gave birth to Cindy.
Okay. This whole conversation you're about to say, I want to clarify that they do this conversation in earshot of this 8-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Well, she must know she's adopted already. I would
she's
hope.
not adopted.
She's not.
I mean, yeah, that's
But
what I mean.
but either way, there's an 8-year-old little girl, and they're just like, is she adopted? Where she can hear.
Yeah.
Miss Reardon, can you confirm that Santa Claus doesn't exist?
Oh, my
right?
goodness.
It's like that.
Miss Reardon, can you confirm that dog did not go to a farm?
Oh, my Lord.
But Scully is all like, papers, please. Like wanting a birth certificate.
Birth certificate. She's like, I even have a video of the birth.
Yeah, you can watch her come on out.
Mulder wants to know if she gave birth to anyone else that day. Mom, what would you say if somebody walked up to you and started asking you these kind of questions about me or Joe?
I'd be like, hell no, and it ain't none of your business. Get the hell out of my house.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Miss Reardon shares your sentiment. She's frankly fucking flabbergasted at all these questions.
I say, what the fuck kind of question is that?
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know, Mulder. Maybe Cindy moonlights as someone else's kid on the weekends. You don't know,
right?
Oh Lord.
She, instead of the dad having a second family, the kid has a second family.
Yeah, man. This kid's cheating on her mom
with another mom.
Oh my God.
She goes to the other mom. She's like, there's no other mom for me. It's just you.
You're the best mom ever.
It's just you, Toots.
Oh my
Lord. Mulder shows Miss Reardon a picture of Tina with her dad, and seeing what she believes to be her kid with a random guy freaks her out. Scully clarifies the whole weird situation to her, and Mrs. Reardon says she has videos of Cindy's birth and that they tried for 6 years before they even conceived. This helps Mulder connect a few dots. He asks if Miss Reardon received any in vitro fertilization. She has, it turns out, and she tells them the clinic where she was treated. And we keep cutting back to Cindy during this conversation, and we can see she's like overhearing all of this.
Obviously
and
listening.
soaking it in.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Like kids do.
Mulder doesn't know what to think. He tells Scully he doesn't think they just look alike. They also both witnessed the death of their fathers by exsanguination. He tells her he'd like to see the Vegas odds of that. And like in today's age, I'm sure that you could make a cowshe bet on that. Like, hey man, I think that this kid's going to see their parents exsanguinated too. Isn't 2026 great?
Am I? Maybe you're going to answer this question. Maybe you can cut this out. But do we ever find out, how do they take the blood out of the people?
No, we don't. Why is that their preferred method of execution when they poison people?
When they use the poison, why is their blood drained?
I don't know.
How did they drain the blood? Where did the blood go?
You know what?
It was an 8-year-old girl.
I think because if it was a poisoning, they would start to suspect the family, but an exsanguination is like so out
why
there.
Why poison them? Just exsanguinate them.
They're
pliable.
The poison leaves them
unable to defend themselves, basically.
Yeah.
I said pliable, like they're inanimate.
Well, that works, I guess. They're just wood.
Yeah, I just realized there's no,
Lord.
there's no, like, is there needles, is there tubes, is there bags? We have no idea how they did that.
Yeah.
We know they drugged them, or poisoned them, or whatever, that's it.
Yeah, they stuck 2 damn coffee stirs in there and sucked them up.
Like, they just never explained it at all.
No, I don't know how they did it.
Because that's a lot of blood for a little girl to just make disappear.
Uh-huh.
She's like dumping it in the toilet and flushing it like it's cocaine. Just gallons, liters of blood. But Scully says the only link between these 2 identical murders are these 2 identical girls, one of whom has been kidnapped. Mulder smugly corrects her. Abducted.
Yeah.
Him and his constant alien theories, man.
Right?
Mulder pulls around to a side street. He expects that Cindy will be taken too if Tina's disappearance is part of the pattern. He's going to stay behind and keep a lookout while Scully goes to the clinic. And at the clinic, which is the Luther State Center for Reproductive Medicine, Scully meets with a guy named Dr. Katz.
Cats.
He assures Scully there could be no mix-up resulting in accidental twins, but after some convincing, he does let Scully take a look at the records. It turns out Tina's parents did go here for the same fertility treatment about 9 years ago, under the supervision of a Dr. Sally Kendrick. Dr. Katz makes a face at that name. He says Dr. Kendrick was nothing but a problem, and the doctor tells her about her. He remarks on her talents, saying they were thrilled to have her on board, at first.
Because she was a eugenics. Studied eugenics, or like wrote a book on eugenics, or like something like that.
Well, eugenics is like illegal.
That's what he said, though.
I know. That's why they didn't like her, because she was fucking with jeans and shit. Like, trying to make a better person.
Maybe I'm wrong about that particular word. But, like, he said, like, she had a degree in this, and this, and she was some top-tier person in her field.
Yeah, she's just very knowledgeable in, like, biology and stuff, or
and
whatever.
I'm thinking the vibe I got was he felt it was, like, a little weird for her to, like, want to work at their place. Like, she should have a job.
The problem was that, like, they started to believe she was tampering with, like, genetic stuff.
Yeah. I know that was a problem, but at first it was weird that she would even want to work there because she is so talented. She could have got a job way above working at an in vitro fertilization place.
So, this is what I think.
Let's hear it.
I think that Sally Kendrick was one of the original Eves, and that she wanted to propagate herself out of some weird biological desire or, protocol or something. And so she started cloning herself, and that's why the girls have an advanced timetable of going insane and becoming homicidal. Because it's a shorter iteration, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think that's kind of explained in the episode. That's exactly what it is.
They never imply
that it's like her DNA and that's why the girls are rapidly getting worse faster or whatever.
Yeah, I think they're the clone of a clone is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I think Sally Kendrick is just the name of that woman when she was a doctor, but she's obviously Eve. She's just Eve whatever number. Yeah. And then the other Eves that we meet, we learn are their numbers or whatever the fuck their numbers are. It's very confusing to keep track of.
It is. God.
Because it's just the same woman's face over and over again, but it's different people, and you have no idea.
But once Dr. Katz found out that Sally Kendrick was experimenting with eugenics, he let her go. But his request for an investigation into her conduct was denied. And after that, he never saw or heard from her again.
Yeah, that's weird to just, like, oh, we need you to investigate this crazy illegal shit that's going on, and you're just not even gonna...
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
No. But Scully loops Mulder back in at his apartment, and yes, Mulder is in glasses again, so everyone calm down. But she shows him the video Dr. Katz gave her of Sally Kendrick talking about IVF. She thinks Kendrick is the logical suspect, but that she had to have someone working with her to do the other murder across the country. She asks Mulder if he's willing to abandon his UFO angle here, but he just smiles at her as the phone rings.
He won't give up on this.
No. What did you think was going on at this point, Mom?
Well, I'm waiting for when he says he kicks her out of the room and says, I got some video to watch.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
But Scully picks up the call, but it's just a bunch of clicks. Mulder's eyes light up at this, and he quickly ushers Scully out of his apartment, much to her annoyance. She asks him if he has a girl coming over, but he pushes her out, saying, "What's a girl?" Telling her he has a movie he can't wait to watch. Did you think he was going to watch some porn or something? It would be Mulder activity for sure.
But we learn what the clicking on the phone was.
Yep. It was a signal to meet somebody.
Dun, dun, dun.
And we catch back up with Mulder at a dock, and it's late, and Deep Throat walks out of a bush at him. Like, so
I've been waiting in this bush for a while.
How long was he waiting there?
I don't know. What it looks like is it's a very tight squeeze, it looks like. So it kind of looks like he was just like sandwiched in between them, and then he like shoulders his way out. I don't know. It looks really goofy. He's just like...
It's like bushes that are taller than his head, but it's not like a deep bush area, not like the Homer meme.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's very sparse. And he's just kind of standing there, and then, I guess, and then he just kind of like... It's so
All
weird.
All of a sudden, there he is.
I wish he would have picked a leaf out of his hair.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how long was he standing in the bushes? There's got to be, like, spiders on him and shit now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like an insane person doing this, and it makes Mulder jump a little bit.
I just thought of?
What?
Imagine if someone come around the corner, and it's not him, and he comes out, he's like, oh, shit, sorry, wrong guy.
Deep Throat comes out around the corner, and he's like, the guy is like, you got a pretty mouth. He's like, oh shit, not the right person, sorry. But Deep Throat wants to tell Mulder about the Litchfield experiments. In the 50s, the U.S. heard about Russia experimenting with eugenics, trying to come up with the ultimate soldier. And since it was the Cold War, we started doing it too. A bunch of genetically modified children were raised in a compound in Litchfield, Connecticut. The boys were called Adams, and the girls were called...
Eves.
Yay!
Deep Throat tells Mulder there's someone he needs to see and that he'll make sure they're able to see her. And this is a great time to mention that this episode had a product tie-in.
What is it?
Well, you know, people always talk about how the X-Files inspired a generation of women to go into STEM fields. But nobody talks about the week in 1993 where it inspired kids to fuck around with stem cells. For a limited time, viewers could send away for an Even I Can Do It child replication kit and clone their friends at home.
Oh, man.
Following several abominations and one Supreme Court case, the product was quietly pulled from shelves.
Oh.
A bunch of people
I
just
missed out on that one.
making centaurs from the Fallout universe up in there.
Wouldn't you have liked if you could make 2 dashes?
I know exactly what I was thinking.
What about if the other one was just a lump of flesh?
That'd be sad.
Well, I'll have to see if I can find you a Even I Can Do It child, what the fuck was it, replication kit on eBay.
Eve and I can do it.
Even I Can Do It.
Eve and I can do it.
Well, Eve in, it's a dash in.
I know. But
Yeah.
I'm saying it's a great play on words.
Yeah.
They came up with something really good.
I know, I almost said thank you like I came up with it, but that's just not true.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I saw you were about to say thanks, you know.
Yeah,
but,
it's just a reflex.
yeah, I know, because you're just so smart and talented in everything you do.
Sure.
100.
But that is really clever, though. Even I can do it.
So this is where they head to Whiting Forensic Hospital, which is an actual place in Connecticut. It is like a mental hospital
They all
/ prison.
screaming up in there.
But it's basically shot like it's Connecticut's own little Arkham Asylum. And at the desk, the team hands over their weapons and asks to see Eve 6. The desk guard gives them panic buttons saying they're required.
And they give each other looks like, oh boy.
Oh,
okay.
hell no.
The agents are, I would just love it. Have you ever seen you've seen Silence of the Lambs?
Of course.
I wanted Mulder to just be walking past the cell and some dude throws cum on him.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
I mean,
That's what happens in that.
I know exactly what happens, but I was just thinking, wouldn't it be even more funny and ironic if it happened to Scully, since she's also a short, white, red-haired scientist doctor
they
woman?
look
Well,
alike.
Scully was loosely based on
That's
Like
cool.
it's
Clarice
very,
Starling.
very, very similar. Even similar haircuts ish.
Wow.
So it would have been funnier if it happened to Mulder.
I
didn't
guess
know
so.
that.
It would have been more of an Easter egg if it happened to Scully, I suppose.
Like the guy goes to throw it on Scully, he misses, and it lands on Mulder's
Oh,
bottom
yeah.
lip, and he's like, "I'll get you
Ugh.
next time, my pretty."
No, the only question is, does Mulder lick it off or wipe it off?
Oh, he's licking.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Goo Mulder likes to lick.
We'll find more out about that later.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stay tuned.
The agents are led down a huge metal staircase to Eve 6's extremely cramped, darkened cell over the sounds of inmates screaming. The guard tells them she screams and screams if they turn her overhead lights on, so nobody ever got a good look at her. Which, I mean, what the fuck are you
They
talking
took a
about?
picture of her, right?
I know.
Isn't that a fucking liability? We don't know what she looks like. What the fuck do you mean you don't know?
Yeah, that's weird.
And how does she have drawings in her cell
Yeah.
if she has no lights?
Right, how'd she hang them up in that damn straitjacket?
Yeah.
Well, she only got that put on recently.
I guess.
'Cause-
Oh, yeah,
what
because of
you're
what
about
happens.
You're about to tell us. Yeah.
The agents enter the small space with their flashlights on. The woman tells them they've found what they're looking for, and when she looks up, Scully notices that she looks exactly like Dr. Sally Kendrick.
Dun dun dun.
Eve 6 says that... Hold on, I gotta get it
Eve
right.
6.
Eve 6. Eve's having sex. No, I'm just kidding. Eve 6 says she'll talk if they remove her chains. She's not even chained up for a good reason. All she did is bite an eyeball. Gosh.
Golly, and them yellow teeth.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Lord.
She's rubbing cigarettes on her teeth, bro.
I will say...
Let me get that good tobacco taste. You don't brush your teeth with tobacco?
I smoke cigarettes and my teeth do not look like that at all. Like,
No,
that's crazy.
your teeth are pretty white, actually.
I know,
Yes.
surprisingly. But no, for real, we gotta mention here, her acting. Wow.
Oh, yeah, really good, really
Whoa.
good.
I believe she was a psychotic person.
You can see
for
why they
sure.
put her in so many goddamn things, because I was scrolling through this bitch's filmography, and I was like, holy
Dang.
shit, where's the bottom?
Does she play like, I guarantee you, she plays like the bad guy in like an SVU, Law and Order,
Oh, yeah,
My
probably.
Vice, whatever, those shows.
She might be a cop or something. She really has a look. She could be a lot
Like
of
a
different
principal?
things. Yeah, she could be a teacher. She could be a lot of different
I
things.
thought of Miss Trunchbull.
And apparently, she has been over her long career. She's still acting because she was in Licorice Pizza and a couple other things since then. But that was just the most recent thing. I was like, oh, I don't remember. She played someone named Mary.
Did she get
I
her
don't
teeth
know.
fixed at a certain point? Her teeth are not like they are in this.
Brush them teeth.
Cause you, like how,
mean the yellow?
No, the yellow part. The fact that there's like a whole bunch of them that are like bunched together in the front and they're like extra long and big.
It's
You know what I mean?
probably just, a
It's
flipper.
like it looks like her teeth were like all pushed closer together towards the middle.
The part they call when you're acting is a flipper. They probably just put a flipper up in there.
A what?
What?
Flipper.
I
That's
know,
what they
but-
call the teeth, the acting teeth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think those were her real teeth, but
God, I hope not.
I think they were.
But speaking about her teeth, when she says that she bit an eyeball, she does this little,
Yeah, she does the Hannibal Lecter liver and fava bean thing, kind
she
of.
clicks her teeth together, kind of. It's
It's
really
so hard
weird.
it's hard to emulate, but yeah, it's very it's very unsettling when you see her do it.
Ugh.
I don't want to do it because it's going to hurt my teeth, I feel like. And the mic won't pick it up. Like, I wonder if it picked up when you did it, but I doubt it.
It looked like there was some movement on there, but I don't know.
But she says she meant it as a sign of affection.
The way she says it is almost adorable.
Yeah.
That's
I meant
crazy.
it as a sign of affection.
She says all the Eves were smart like her, but she's all that's left, besides Eve 7 and Eve 8 who escaped. She tells the agents she still gets poked and prodded by people from the project sometimes. Eve 6 tells them the Adams and Eves have 56 chromosomes instead of 46, and that the extra genetic material gave them heightened strength and intelligence. Mulder helpfully adds, and heightened psychosis.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She says she has proof if they don't believe her and points to the wall with her toes, which was like a very Tim Burton thing to do, I thought.
Well, I mean, she's got shoes on,
Shoes.
right?
She's got like little
But her,
jail
yeah,
shoes,
I don't know if you even
basically.
mentioned it, but she's chained up.
Oh yeah, she's fucking.
Like
she's
got
not moving.
the around the ankles, around the hands, and those are tied together.
She got a bed and she's on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was on the floor. It's fucking weird. No. She wasn't on the floor. She was on a small little thing, I think.
Oh,
Like
I
a
thought
mat.
she was on the bed, on the floor.
But Scully and Mulder see a photo there of many girls looking exactly like Cindy and Tina do. All tiny little powerful clones of Sally Kendrick. We cut to Miss Reardon waiting to tuck Cindy in as Cindy says her prayers. And, who is Irma Pop? Because she says bless Irma and Irma Pop.
Does she mean bless Irma and Irma's Pop?
That's what I'm wondering, maybe?
Because what is Irma and Irma Pop? What kind of
That's some weird fucking naming convention for a grandparent or some
is
shit.
is there a thing in like the South? It feels like a Southern thing, real Southern, like Alabama, Louisiana, something.
Is it like maybe her cousin and her cousin's named Irma and so her uncle is Irma Pop?
Maybe, I don't know. It was really weird. I couldn't figure out what it meant.
But the mom's trying not to cry, which is interesting because later we find out how she feels about her daughter. And I can't wait to talk to you about that. But the team is staked out across from the Reardon residence, which is fun to say, Reardon residence. They're discussing the case. And Mulder thinks the two escaped Eves could explain the simultaneous murders. Maybe they're taking out the parents to take the girls back. Scully agrees, but says before they met with Eve 6, she was starting to suspect Tina and Cindy. Cindy quietly gets out of bed and heads to her window where she can see the agent's car parked across the way. A light flips on behind her and Scully sees a figure yank her away. The team hops out of the car and Scully pounds on the front door, telling Mrs. Reardon someone is in the house and to wait outside. She heads upstairs but is pushed to the ground and knocked out cold by the hooded intruder who has Tina in their arms. And I don't know why I wrote knocked out cold. I don't think she was she?
I think she was just knocked down.
Yeah. Anyway, Mark Snow Glaze Corner. The music is fucking intense in this scene.
When is it not?
Very well done. And while all this is happening, Mulder is slowly making his way around back. I did think it was funny just how slowly. You know that she's got the front covered, so just be a little more quick, Mulder.
He was uber cautious.
Right? Yeah. And all she had to do was go in the front door and walk upstairs. He has to go all the way around the back of the house, inside the house, and then up the stairs. Hurry the fuck up. Move it.
But then, while he's taking his sweet-ass time, boom! Glass shatters as the intruder jumps out of a sliding glass door. Why didn't they just open it?
I'm like, damn, that could cut the kid up.
Right? Mulder points his gun and yells for them to freeze. They turn around and it's one of the Eves. Mulder asks her which one she is, and she replies by pointing a gun at Tina and telling him to disarm. He does, and the Eve backs away and flees to a nearby car. Mulder picks up his firearm and gives chase, but the Eve fires at him, barely missing. But the car peels off with Mulder chasing after it on foot, and it kind of looked to me like he was about to catch it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Do you think if he was full Mulder mode and hopped up on sunflower seeds, he could have just caught up to them and held the car in place, Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on his way.
Come on, Scully, arrest them. I got them right where I want them, in a car.
Yeah.
But the cops have arrived at the Reardon house, and Scully tells the officers what to be on the lookout for. Mrs. Reardon is extremely upset, but Mulder tells her he's sure she's alive and they will find her. But Scully, thinking about the implications of all this, asks Mulder what they'll do when they do find them.
Right?
Yeah.
We pick up with Eve and Cindy arriving at a motel 40 miles north of San Francisco. Eve takes Cindy inside and introduces her to Tina, and they share a knowing smile.
Mm-hmm.
Back at the
hellions.
Yeah. They're up to something.
Did you suspect them at this point?
Yes.
Okay. I was wanting to ask was when she started to think.
What tipped you off?
What was the moment where you're like, oh, they're weird?
Yeah, it's the way they was just like what you said. I didn't suspect anything until I got together.
When they were looking at each other, you were like, something's up with these two little fuckers.
And then, of course, in just a minute, the conversation with Sally.
Yeah.
Or Seven.
But back at the Reardons' home, an officer tells Scully they found Kendrick's car abandoned at the airport. Scully tells her to check flight logs, but then Mulder gets off the phone with the manager of the motel where Eve had been staying. The manager says he saw a woman matching Eve's description with a little girl, then later saw her return with that same little girl, but he never saw the girl leave in the first place. Scully is skeptical at first since the car being at the airport makes it look like Eve left town.
Yeah.
But then Mulder mentions some weirdly advanced science thing the kid said to the manager, and that's enough for Scully to be on board. It was like something about how chlorine would kill the dinoflagellates.
Yeah, it says something about using I can't, you might be saying that wrong. I'm really not sure what that word was.
I don't fucking know what that means.
But something about chlorine in a pool and a big old sciencey word.
I did look it up. I think it was about something like algae or something.
Germs and algae.
Something.
I don't fucking know. But that is one of the things. Like we were talking about liminal spaces. It just feels creepy. That's like when little kids say things they shouldn't say. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean inappropriate. I mean
they
advanced.
Always do.
Kids say the darndest things.
Well, when they say something that's like advanced, like that you're a little bit confused by, that's such a fucking weird feeling to have a little kid use a big word on you.
Kind of like how Will Smith knows that the little girl is an alien in that training scenario in Men in Black 1, where he's like, that 9-year-old was carrying a book of quantum physics. That's how I knew she was suspect.
And she was.
Yeah, that was the correct thing to do, apparently.
Yeah, that was like a trick, a hidden...
Well, then you're suspect because you were a little boy talking about quantum physics all the time.
I'm one of them. Dun, dun, dun!
Dun, dun, dun!
At the hotel, Eve tells the kids why she's taken them. She had been keeping a close eye on them while trying to locate the other escaped Eve. Normally, psychosis sets in at 16 and homicidal tendencies at 20, but she says Tina and Cindy are showing advanced development, much to her disappointment. I think like I said, it's because one of the Eves cloned themselves, so it's like...
Yeah, Sally did.
Yeah.
Sally, the main one. Or maybe they didn't clone themselves, but they took the stuff that they were using to make them and...
Yeah, she was doing experiments for sure.
Experimental stuff on them for sure. But, yeah, Sally Kendrick is just Eve 8.
Yeah.
Calling her Sally is just because that was her name when she was a doctor, but she's just another Eve.
Yeah. She asks how they found out about each other, and one of them says they just knew. Then Eve asks how they planned the murders, and the other girl gives the same answer. They just knew. Apparently, the only reason Tina and Cindy needed to kill their fathers was the men weren't really their fathers. Great. Tiny, identical, uber-intelligent, murderous sociopaths.
Yep.
This upsets Eve, and she tells them they can't think like that they're still human beings. That's why she's taken them. Raised in a proper environment with understanding like she was, they can become normal like her. Which is a great pitch. Unfortunately, Tina and Cindy have already submitted their counter-argument in the form of foxglove poisoning. Tina and Cindy just smile at each other as the shaking gets worse. They slipped a fatal dose into her soda, and they tell her they extracted it themselves from plants they grew. Eve screams, "Why?" as she slips to the floor, and one of the girls says, "You tell us. You created us. We're your mistake." Eve weakly grabs a knife and says it's one she's willing to correct.
When you're all drugged up like that and can't walk very fast, you really shouldn't tell them what you're about to do.
She's gonna stab them little girls.
She should have been like, "It's okay, come give me a hug."
I love you
I still
anyway.
love you.
The team arrives at the motel and it's swarming with black and whites. While talking to a cop at the scene, they overhear glass breaking, and the team sprints to the room drawing their guns. And there's a cop that breaks in the door with his shoulder, and he clips the fuck out of the door frame with his chest.
Like,
Ouch.
he had to have, lost his
that
breath.
probably hurt.
Did you see that?
Yes, and did you see how Scully went... She threw herself back against the door real hard.
Oh, yeah. And you can hear it, too, I think. But, yeah, that cop who hits his chest on the door frame, he turns. You don't see his face at all.
I bet he had
imagine he was like...
Yeah, he's like, "Fuck! God damn it, stay in character, fuck!" Mulder enters the room first with Scully following closely behind, and the bruised cop bringing up the rear. Inside, they find Eve on the floor, dead. There's also a broken window in the back, but then one of the girls, huddled against the other in the corner, pipes up. She says they were all supposed to drink it, that Eve and a woman that looked exactly like her tried to poison them. Scully comforts the girls, saying they're safe for now. Mulder seems to accept this on the surface, that the two escaped Eves were working together, but he has that look like the story fits together just a little too neatly for him.
He don't like that. Which is good, because he figures shit out. But seriously, these girls just take these guys for... What's the expression? They
For a ride?
Yeah, they trick and manipulate Scully and Mulder.
Oh, yeah,
this whole fucking episode until...
They have them eating out of the palm of their hand.
Exactly.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a good way to say, yeah.
They appear
ridiculous.
little and weak.
And you know what?
Yeah, but they're not.
Nope.
They're very smart and very cunning and very evil.
You might normally say, nothing against these actresses. They're supposed to look a certain way. But even from the beginning, they always looked a little creepy.
Yeah.
I think it's because they have, like, I don't know what you would call, I feel bad calling it a bitch face when it's a little girl, but they have that mean, settled face. Very, very well done.
That resting, I ain't gonna mind my manners face.
Yes, there we go. The PG version of it.
Yeah. That might even be G.
Right?
Scully tells Mulder about the digitalis found in the drinking glasses, says it's sweet, so Eve probably wouldn't have noticed it at all in her soda. With no trace of the other Eve, the team leaves the investigation to the local authorities and decides to take Cindy and Tina with them. Scully worries about how Cindy will adjust when Tina inevitably enters foster care, especially considering how close the two have become. I love how Scully's always thinking about the person she's trying to, help out and stuff. She's always thinking, like she said, I care about the victim, in that one episode.
Hey,
Yeah.
Did y'all notice the back seat of that car? It was red velvet all over the interior.
Was it?
Yes.
I did notice that this is... So I think I was mistaken. I don't think that Lariat is a car company. I think it's a car rental place because you do see a Lariat sticker on the back of this, but it's like a Toyota Corolla.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's not Toyota. It's a bigger word than Toyota. I just couldn't tell what it was. But,
Oldsmobile maybe or something?
Yeah, I just want to say, she cares about her victims, yeah. Then why the fuck is she saying this in earshot of the girls?
I don't know. Just so maybe she's
I
not thinking about
swear.
them hearing it. And besides, they can probably hear real good if they have heightened senses or whatever.
But I
you
mean,
know?
True.
the car door's closed, but they're right outside the car door. They're right there.
Scully has no sense of discrepancy.
It's really bad for an FBI agent.
Or wait, discrepant? Discretion. Discretion.
Secrecy works as well.
Yeah. And much to Melz's point, they must have heard that because they're really excited at the fact that Scully's caring about him so much, and they share a conspiratorial smile.
Yeah, they look at each other with that look. These girls, I don't know if you mentioned it earlier or not, but the actresses that play these twins, they don't ever do anything else after this?
Yeah, I've read somewhere, I'm pretty sure, that they didn't ever act after this.
And if they did, maybe it was just
I
like
should
really
have looked
small
up
stuff.
what they're doing now. Maybe I'll look it up and add it to the end or something. I
Maybe
don't
that
know.
it could be in our season 1 recap.
Yeah, something like that. But as they drive down a darkened road, one girl reaches for the other's hand. It's a signal. A moment later, they tell Mulder and Scully they both need to use the bathroom. Scully says she could use some caffeine anyway, so they pull into an all-night diner. The waitress behind the counter gives Mulder the bathroom key and takes his order, 4 Diet Cokes. One of the girls chimes in, they want regular, so 2 Diet Cokes and 2 regular Cokes it is. Mulder heads to the gents while Scully takes the kids to the ladies' room. And one of the girls somehow distracts Scully while the other exits quietly. Like, I guess...
It's so stupid.
Yeah, I don't understand why she don't know they ain't 2 kids in there anymore.
I think what happens is, I discussed it with Melz while we were watching. She must have went into the bathroom and locked the door, and then snuck out underneath, and somehow Scully didn't notice when this happened.
Maybe Scully was in the stall herself.
Well, one of the girls says, help, my door is stuck. I can't get it open or something. She's like, oh, hold on, I'll help you.
My thought was like that was her saying something to like cover up the sound of her twin leaving.
Yeah.
But she opens the door and then we hear the twin say in the background, Scully, my door's stuck.
And they've been in the bathroom for maybe...
30 seconds?
No, like
4?
3... Yeah,
Okay.
4 or 3 seconds. So
How did
probably
they get...
3.5.
Right. I just wonder, I don't understand if the Diet Cokes and the regular Cokes seemed a little weird. Like, he wanted diets and then the little girls wanted regular. It seemed like they were doing it for a specific reason. Like, it just seemed really odd that they wanted regular like that. Like, it was the only time where I think they actually say it at the same time.
Yeah, I think they do,
finally
actually.
said something at the same time.
I think it's the only time they do. Do they just say regular or we want regular?
Something like that.
Yeah, they actually say it in unison. It's the only time. That was just really weird.
Do
Like, there was a reason for it.
Do you think maybe it was because they were like, this will help us differentiate? Because, you know, they have the little buttons you press, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I thought about that. But then I thought about it, too, is the poison, if it's the taste, it's sweet.
Yeah.
So you can't taste it in regular soda. You can tell if it's in a diet soda.
Yeah, Mulder being health conscious fucked up their whole plan.
Right?
Yeah.
But the kid takes the cups to a table and starts doing a little Coca-Cola freestyling with digitalis. Mulder surprises the kid and she quickly turns around, you know, like, oh, fuck.
But
'Cause
she's
in the
done.
middle, yeah.
She's done. She didn't get caught, but it was close.
And she says she thinks these are the diets. He takes a swig and asks her if she's sure, notices it's very sweet and offers it to her instead. She says she saw the waitress pour it, so she's sure.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's so much. She said she saw, she's sure. Okay,
Is
anyway.
your best Sean Connery?
I stand by it.
Oh.
Mulder pays $5 US for 4 medium drinks. Mom, what do you think about him paying $5 for 4 drinks?
Hells yeah, I wished it was that way today.
You can barely use $5 to pay for 1 gallon of gas.
You got that right.
You can't pay for 2.
We're going to age the show a little bit here, but it's been a minute now. But when was the last time the large teas at McDonald's were $1?
Oh God, I have no idea.
It's been like
man.
it's been like less than 5
Since
years.
COVID or something, maybe.
Right?
Probably. That's when everybody started fucking with shit because they were like, hey, we can get away with it. No one's paying attention.
I
Yeah.
feel like I remember them doing them like $1.59 for a while, and then
Yeah.
it went to like 2 something, and it's just stayed there.
That's so
But it
sad.
happened so fast.
Rest in peace to the McDonald's dollar menu.
Yeah.
And now it's the value menu. It's like $2, $3, and $4 for everything on there.
Can I make the McDonald's value menu my MVP for this episode?
We miss it. Oh, but no, man, the McDouble used to be $1. Now it's like $4.
I know, it's disgusting.
It's really terrible.
Corporate inflationary fucks.
You can literally go to McDonald's and get a full meal and a snack for $5, and now you can barely get one thing.
Right.
Anyway, rant over.
Mulder forgets his keys inside, though, so he heads back in, and Scully says her Diet Coke tastes syrupy? Ew.
Yeah, gross.
I see syrupy. My thought was just like, you know how when you get soda from the fountain machine and it tastes a little bit too much like the soda that you're supposed to be drinking?
There's no carbonation in
Or it's less.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's so nasty.
He finds his keys at the table, but there's some strange green buildup where the drinks had been sitting. So naturally, he scoops it directly off the table and licks it.
Oh,
Of course.
Which is third base on the Goo Mulder scale if you're keeping track, friends.
Yeah. Friends. Why would he lick it?
Yeah, I guess she spilled some
Lick
some powder on the table.
Well, it wasn't powder. It was liquid, wasn't it? Or was it powder?
At first it looked like that when I was watching on my phone, but when we just watched it on our big screen TV, it is a powder.
It is a powder?
Yeah, it kind of looks like kratom. They were dosing Mulder with kratom.
Oh my
It's like
goodness.
lime green kratom.
He
Well,
was
lime
real
green's
relaxed.
a stretch. Right. But no, he sees a powdery substance, a green, unnatural green, powdery substance on the table, rubs his finger across it. Does he sniff it? Or does he just lick it?
He licks it.
It's
He
like
just licks. You lick a strange powdery substance of a weird color.
it looked like molded rust. I wouldn't be licking it, honey.
No.
He doesn't even spit. He swallows.
Oh,
But-
kinky.
But he does know what's up now.
Yeah, he knows. The thoughts he must have had.
Right.
That
Son
moment,
of a
he just these girls murdered
He's like,
everybody.
"Oh,
Oh my
shit."
fucking god!
Yeah.
And he's so dumb when he goes outside.
So dumb when he goes up.
The way what you're about to say, the way he gets the drink out of her hand, it's
yeah.
so fucking. It's like, why would you do it that way? Just be, oh, can I get a drink? And then accidentally drop it. I don't know. Go ahead.
Just like throw it on his face.
Right.
Oh God, I forgot how to use a drink. I've stabbed my eye with the straw.
Oh no.
We gotta call the cops. And he tries to wink at Scully, but the straw's in the way in his eye. Oh. He rushes back out and yells Scully's name just as she's about to take a big old gulp. He says he was excited to open her car door for her, but oopsie, he knocks Scully's drink to the gravel.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
The girls share an oh shit look. Mulder whispers to Scully that it's them. And when they turn back, the girls have Batmaned away, leaving their cups behind. The team heads into a lot full of trailer trucks to look for him. And there's a cool shot of Scully walking behind some pipes. It was like very Bondian. It was a perfect height for her head.
Yeah,
as she
so it
passed
was
behind
really
them.
low.
Yeah. Yeah, very low.
Because she's short.
But Mulder finally spots the girls running around a trailer, and he's able to grab both of them, but they start screaming like they're being kidnapped. And this causes a trucker to step out of his rig while racking a shotgun one-handed, which I think is 90s for fuck off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mulder tells him to back away, that he's a federal agent, and the trucker looks down at the two girls struggling in Mulder's grip, saying, "And I guess that's two of America's most wanted?"
His accent wasn't that thick, but it
but
was there.
His vibe would give you the implication that his accent would be like that.
He gave me like Texas trucker vibe. What state are they in right now?
I guess they're in was it San Antonio? No, not San Antonio, but we see that red bridge.
There were four. Yeah, San Francisco.
They're in the Bay Area. They're in the Bay Area.
And then the hotel was 40 miles
North
away
of
at
San
the airport.
Francisco.
And then the hotel was like an hour. So they're in California somewhere. I guess.
Somewhere in somewhere in California.
San Francisco is northern.
In Northern California, NoCal.
It's not the northernest part, but it's the northernest big city. I'm pretty sure. The redwoods are up there.
But holding the team at gunpoint, the trucker tells the girls to get in his truck, and Mulder lets them go. And his wife says she's going to call the fuzz, and Scully's like, "We are the fuzz."
And like literally, it takes a split second from these people thinking these girls are being kidnapped and they're going to rush them into their truck. And then as soon as they'd say, "Let them go, come on girls, get in the truck," the girls just run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The agents chase after them, with Scully showing her badge to the trucker and his wife as she runs past. And I thought it would have been funny if she just slapped the guy's face with her badge and drug it across. It made like that sound when a guy hits a window in a cartoon and slides down it or something.
Yeah.
But like the high-pitched squeak sound that it makes, like the squeegee of the window.
They sprint into the diner, badges and guns drawn, but the waitress says the only kids she's seen are the ones that just left on that school bus.
And I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, and she points outside to the parking lot. And the team is fucking smart here, though. Scully peels off after the school bus, and the girls come out from under a tarp in a parked speedboat. But knowing how crafty these girls are, Mulder hung back just in case, and he apprehends the two pint-sized killers for a second time.
Is he hiding under the boat?
Yeah, right? Where the fuck was he?
I don't know, but I was like, you little bitches, ha ha ha.
Gotcha.
Motherfucker.
Gotcha, you little fuckers. But yeah, I don't know where none of that made any sense. Where was he at? If he knew they were in that boat, why would he just pull the tarp up and get them?
Right,
Yeah.
was he just waiting under there while they were waiting over him?
Probably.
But
You got a Mexican standoff, but it's like
it's a Mexican layoff. They're all three laying.
See, I was gonna say a Tijuana standoff because that's a different place in Mexico.
A Mexican layoff is when Bimbo has to downsize. Do you know Bimbo, Mom?
Yes, I've never had any of their treats, but they be looking delicious.
They do be looking delicious.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Bimbo, they make like cookies and like snacks. They're like
snack
Mexican. They're a Mexico company.
Never heard of them.
What?
You've seen them all the time. Their mascot's like that little white
Are they
bear.
the ones that make that the orange powdery...
Orange and blue cookies.
Oh.
No, the pack is orange and blue. That's what I thought you were going.
I don't know what y'all are talking about at all, genuinely.
Well, let's get some. I'm going to have to get some and try it and see how
I
it
don't
is.
like most Mexican candy and sweet stuff. It all has that weird... What's that stuff called? That like the orange candy, and like they do a powder too. It's like a spice they use all the time.
Tang. Oh, tahine.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that stuff.
Well,
I mean,
see, that's the bear I was thinking of, the white bear. They must have changed their bear to this horrible CGI-looking fucker.
Let me see.
I've never seen those before in my life.
Look, they changed it to a...
Oh, they sure did.
But that's what I remember is that bear.
Remember. The white one.
I mean, the white one with the blue packaging looks like Kellogg's Rice Krispies.
Yeah, it kind of does.
It's the same color blue, and it's a white...
They're sweet, crispy wheels.
Yummy.
Sweet, crispy wheel. I've genuinely never seen or heard those.
That sounds like what somebody in the early 2000s would say to their friend with big spinners on their car. Not sweet, crispy wheels, bro.
I will personally do a taste test on something of theirs this weekend and report back to you next week on the next episode.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Mom's got some homework.
Stay tuned in, friends. You don't want to miss it.
But, where the fuck am I? Oh, the team is back at the Reardon residence trying to comfort Miss Reardon, but she tells them she doesn't want to know anymore.
Oh,
The knowledge that was never her daughter is all she needs. Then she just straight up tears Cindy out of a family photo and burns that half in the fireplace right in front of the agents.
She sure does.
How weird, bro.
You're dead to me.
Yeah, and I need the government to know.
What were your thoughts when she was just like, oh, my daughter did what? Okay, she's no longer my daughter. What were you thinking?
I was like, what about all that bottle feeding and diaper changing and nurturing? Where'd that go?
Yeah.
She a cold-hearted bitch.
If you found out that I was some kind of a clone, would you disown me, Mom?
Never.
Yay!
What if you found out that there was an original out there that was supposed to be your son?
Well, that's a fucked up question.
What was the question?
Oh, she wasn't paying attention. Good God, you looked at your phone again.
Everybody's texting me. My husband, my friend, my
Tell them all to
cousin.
shut up for 5 minutes. What was the fucking question again? I forgot. What if the clone that showed up was actually your original son and he was the clone the whole time?
Shit fire.
Well, how can the person that showed up be a clone if I'm a clone? They're a clone of me and I'm a clone of them? We're clones.
I don't know, but I'd probably just say, come on, honey, I'm going to take care of you too.
Suspend your disbelief.
You're like, I got two kids now.
And look, now you got somebody to play with.
God. Oh. That, you know what, though, that honestly makes me think about the whole nature versus nurture and like, environmental stuff argument, because there's been twins and other such things that, like, have been raised completely differently, and they turn out, in some ways, so similar, but then in other ways, completely different.
Yeah.
And that's very interesting.
Back at Arkham, Connecticut, Eve 6 says hello to her new neighbors, Tina and Cindy. The names above their cells displayed as Eve 9 and Eve 10. Eve 6 says it's so nice to finally have company. At the intake area, a woman in a lab coat is let back into the prison. As she walks into the girls' area, she turns around and she has a familiar face. The girls say, "Hello, Eve 8. We've been waiting." Eve 8 asks them how they knew she was coming, and they both reply, "We just knew."
Not in unison, which would have been a beautiful, I think, honestly, the only thing that would have made that ending better.
Yeah.
Is if they would have said it in unison.
Yeah, man, what a missed opportunity. They didn't do that shit once.
Still love this episode so much.
Yes,
but
I
really wanted them to say...
Would this episode hook you?
Is that the first thing we do at the end?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
It would have me. It would have me.
Oh, yeah.
I agree with y'all.
You know, the little girl standing there with her stuffed animal. I'm in.
Yeah. So if we were just flipping around channels and caught this, we would be compelled to watch another episode. All three of us.
Yes.
We're all in agreement.
Oh.
But yeah, they should have done that damn speaking in unison thing.
Maybe they were like trying to avoid the cliche of it.
Yeah, but come on.
I don't do it every time they talk, but
Yeah.
like 2, maybe 3 times
Yeah,
throughout the episode,
something.
especially that last thing, "we just knew," is so perfect.
Yes.
So how solved do you think this case was percentage-wise?
I'm going to say 50.
I mean, okay, so we got people in jail.
Yeah.
We got people who committed crimes, either dead or in jail at the end.
Yeah.
We don't, like we discussed, we don't have anything about the blood or the exsanguination part of it.
No, we don't know
What
how the hell that
fuck happened with
how
that?
they did it or anything.
There's just absolutely no information about that whatsoever. So that's takes it down some percentages, obviously. But honestly, this is probably one of the higher ones.
Yeah, I'd say like 70.
Nice.
There's your unison.
You can see our, not our hand
audio.
clap. What I was gonna say hand clap. You can see our high five.
Yeah, high five.
Damn,
Our
I
hands
couldn't.
clapped, I guess.
Yeah, we got the clap, y'all.
Oh.
We got the clap right here in audio. You can see it.
But that's fine that we both said 70. But yeah, 70 feels right. Like,
What do you think, Mom?
I think anything to do with them crazy ass kids, they got that figured out.
Yeah.
but you were hooked. We I don't know if she said. I feel like she did, but she didn't. Like, you were hooked, right?
Oh yeah.
Like,
I
this
was into
episode-
this one.
Yeah, I knew you would. What were some of your favorite parts of this episode?
Well, it's minus the parts with the girls.
Yeah, you like them freaky, creepy little children.
Yes.
You're like, I want more of it.
Creepy children.
They so creepy looking.
As long as they're not yours, right?
None of my kids are creepy. Thank you, Jesus.
I mean, okay.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing at all.
You take my name out of your mouth, you lint liquor cootie queen.
Look her. Hadn't heard that in a minute.
Shut the
Good.
front door.
Shut the front door. Nah, we cuss on here. Shut the fuck up.
So yeah, what percent do you think they solved it, Mom?
I thought it was 50 because they were able to say these girls are poisoning people.
And you know what? I actually do. I think I do want to take back our unison 70 and go a little lower. And I'll explain why. Sally.
Oh
yeah.
Stank ass Sally.
She's not necessarily in charge, but she's someone of authority and power in this prison where they're at.
Uh-huh.
What do we know about her? She wanted to create these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, obviously not the older one, but the girls. She created them. So
Yeah.
she's got some kind of evil intentions, right?
Yeah, she ain't right.
And now, granted, she was the most recent of them, so she's probably the least crazy.
Yeah, the most capable.
But still crazy.
Yeah.
So what percent do you give it then?
So then I would honestly go back down to 50.
50.
Yeah. It's like 57. Oh! It's 56.666.
Ooh, 666.
You sure you want to take yours back down to 50?
I mean, I could do 60 and then the average would be 60. But I'm saying, like, because Sally has control over the situation at the end. And she's essentially the big bad of the episode.
Yeah.
So
Well, the girls.
No. Yes, they murdered and all that. But Sally is the orchestrator. And the reason this is, well, obviously whoever created her and all that is the reason for that. But she's the reason for this situation.
Yeah, and then whoever had sex and created that person that was born that created them, and then whoever created those people, the parents, and then whoever created those parents. And
Wait, sure, you're saying it's Adam and Eve?
oh, God damn it, it came back around. So we'll go with we'll go like they 60% solved.
60% is good because they are in jail and they are so, but the person in charge of keeping them in jail is a bad person that knows everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like they're not necessarily, she could just let them out if she wanted to at any moment.
So our next segment on Gen X Files is our MVP segment where we talk about who our MVP for the episode is, and it can be a person, place, object, thing, idea, concept, whatever, time in history, who the fuck knows. It can be whatever we want. But at the end of the season, we're going to tally up who got the most votes from us, and we're going to send them and +1 on an all-expenses-paid trip to the moon. Mom,
Yes.
do you have an MVP for this episode?
You know it's them damn girls.
Yeah.
Trifling hoes.
Are they tied for you?
Yeah, honey, both of them. They ain't no good, but they're killing people left and right. And then gonna be like, I'm so sweet and innocent. I could never do that. I'm just a little girl.
Oh, that's all I do. You were just gonna pick the girls just because you like the little creepy kids. It's funny.
So I guess I'll give them a 1 together, because if they go, they're definitely going to pick... Yeah, they're definitely going to pick the other one to go with them.
Yeah, as their second, as their +1 and everything. Well...
What about you, Melz? What, did you have something?
I have to say mine, is what I was going to say.
Okay.
I think Goo Mulder gets a point.
Yeah?
Goo Mulder solved this.
He absolutely did, and that's why he's my MVP, too.
I knew it! He licked. His licking solved the case.
He licked so Scully could survive.
He licked so Scully could kick.
Sure. He kept on licking so she could keep on kicking.
There we go. We got there.
He licked for his lady.
Yeah.
He licked. Mom, you said it best. He licked for his lady.
He didn't lick his lady.
Not yet.
He licked. Not yet. Shh, spoilers.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he didn't lick his lady. He licked for his lady.
I can't wait to the Cunnilingus episode of the X-Files. So who... Oh, God.
Oh, God. So we got two for... Are we listening to him as Mulder or Goo Mulder?
Well, Goo Mulder is Mulder, so Mulder is Goo Mulder. They're
Mulder
inseparable.
is always Goo.
So, that means that in first place we have Scully with 7 points.
Wow.
In second place we now have Mulder with 4 points. He moved up from his 2. He's taking it back, damn it. And in third place we have Max Finnig and Seth Green tied for 3.
Oh, wow. We got a tie?
Yep, still got a tie, but it's for third place, so.
Yeah. And, well, spoiler, at least one of those characters never comes back.
Yeah. So what about the damage report?
I didn't see nothing much with the 2 people, except for maybe they had to take that medicine to make you throw up. They had to take that, what's that stuff called? It starts with an E.
Epinephrine?
No, Epilax. Ephilax?
Hell, I don't know.
X-Lax.
Yeah, well, we'll
They had
just
to
do
take
that.
X-Lax and shit
It
their
looks like
brains out.
charcoal. They had to drink the charcoal drink and make them throw up.
Epinephrine?
No, that's like for if you get stung by a bee or something.
I'm thinking like the emergency.
Epsom salt?
No, I can't remember what it's called.
Huh. So they might have got she said they didn't drink enough of it to get sick at all, but they might have got a little bit sick from drinking the drinks.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, they needed to get checked. I feel like they need to get checked after everything they do, but he licked it. That probably wasn't great either, but I don't think there's...
Not really.
Does anyone get
think they're
punched or knocked out during a chase?
That cop, he bruised his fucking collarbone.
Earlier, you said Scully got knocked down.
Yeah, but it was on carpet, so I think they're good this episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mom,
you're probably right.
Yes.
You know, we decided to add in a segment last week for the first time. We realized there are just so many billions of deleted scenes from the X-Files. I mean, sometimes they would go out and record for one episode and they'd end up with 900 hours of footage. You know, they filmed so much for this show that they never even used. So I thought it would be good to kind of shine an appreciative light on some of our favorite deleted scenes. Mom, what was your favorite deleted scene from this episode?
My favorite deleted scene was where the girls dress up like the twins from The Shining, and they asked Mulder to come play with them.
But I thought that they didn't. Why didn't they use it?
Right.
I think that would have worked good.
That was also part of that. Part of my favorite deleted scene, which was kind of that whole section where they had the montage that showed all the twins in Hollywood, from the Shining twins, like you mentioned, to the 2 Elvises and kissing cousins, to Zach and Cody, which I don't even think was a thing at the time, were all Adams and Eves.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about.
Yes, exactly what I was talking about.
That's crazy.
Good old Zach and Cody. I remember them days.
So my favorite deleted scene, okay, was, I don't know why they cut it. it seems so ridiculous. It was such a cool scene. So they got their drinks, right? And they went to the bathroom and all that stuff. And when they came out from the drinks, before they started drinking their drinks, Molly and Sculder.
Yeah, we do that constantly. Well, not constantly, but enough.
Every now and then. Scully and Mulder decide to go play, what's the one called where you roll the ball up the thing? Skee ball.
Skee ball, yeah. They were playing skee ball.
They decide to go play some skee ball, and the two little girls are just sitting there watching them, irritated as fuck, waiting for them to finish playing their fucking skee ball game.
They were having
fun. So they
fun.
can drink the poison.
But they wanted to get 1,000 tickets because there was a giant teddy bear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And they love stuffed
No,
animals.
it wasn't that giant teddy bear. He was looking at that big inflatable alien next to
Okay, I was going to say
Oh,
alien
yeah.
plushie. Yeah. I don't think they got the plushie, but
No, they didn't get enough tickets because they suck, but
they had a really fun time.
yeah.
They were laughing and dancing and all that.
So, yeah, great deleted scenes. But, Mom,
Yes.
we have a segment on this show. You may know this. Do you know this?
Uh-uh.
Okay. We have a segment on this show where we like to tell Mom the name of the next...
Oh, yeah.
You did know
I
this.
do know it.
We like to tell my mom the name of the next episode we're going to watch on the X-Files and let her make a guess based on the title. And we tell her nothing but the truth. We don't fib or flub or make shit up. Mom, would
Yes.
you like to know the name of the next episode?
Yes, please.
Fire.
Fire. Well, I immediately thought of Drew Barrymore, my favorite actress.
From Firestarter?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got something to do with another kid starting fires? Paramaniac or pyromaniac, whatever.
Paramania. What is that? What would that mean?
A person who's obsessively wanting to be paralyzed.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. A paramania.
That is a good guess.
But as usual,
It's actually completely wrong.
Oh, man.
What happens is Mulder and Scully head out to a Grateful Dead concert to investigate the claims that something's inside the grilled cheese sandwiches sold in the parking lot.
Oh.
2 minutes into the case, Mulder smells something and follows his nose to 3 old dudes smoking something by a truck. He asks them what it is, but all they'll tell him is that it's fire and that it's sticky and dank. Sticky and dank is all it takes for Mulder to put a stranger's joint in his mouth. So he spends the rest of the episode yelling at a dumpster demanding proof of alien existence. Meanwhile, Scully discovers what's inside the grilled cheese sandwiches. American cheese.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, and for this completely realistic episode, guess, I had to look up what in the fuck the Grateful Dead. I was like, where would Mulder find weed at in 1993? And I was like, a Grateful Dead concert.
Yeah.
And apparently they just, grilled cheese at a Grateful Dead concert is like someone taking a communion at a Catholic church or something.
it's
communion.
just a thing they do. The grilled cheese is
It's
big there.
it's a part of the experience.
Wow.
Well, that's not terrible, I guess. When was Woodstock? 99?
We did have a Woodstock 99, but it ended horribly.
I know, but
Woodstock
I'm saying
was
that would be a place where you would find weed.
Woodstock was 69 because it was 30 years later.
Yeah, 60, so 99. What year are we in right now? We're in 93, right?
Well, we're in 2026.
Oh.
Oh, man.
No, I'm
Damn,
just kidding.
really? Holy shit, I'm so much older than I thought I was.
You thought you were 5.
I thought I was 5 2 minutes ago.
There's a lot of problematic things if that's the truth, and I'm starting to rethink a lot of stuff in our relationship.
Well, for the first half of our relationship, I didn't think I existed.
Oh, man.
You're so stupid. Oh my God. So, before we get out of here, we always like to say one thing that's made us happy this week. Mom, what's one thing that made you happy this week?
That my husband took really good care of me while I was sick and waited on me hand and foot.
Aww.
He was waiting on your hand and your foot for what?
What did your hand and your foot do to him?
They fell asleep.
Oh, he was like, wake up, hand, wake up, foot.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, that's pretty nice
she
to have
was sick
someone.
all week.
That's nice to have someone, help you when you're sick and stuff.
Yeah.
And for the record, there have been many occasions where Dash has taken very good care of me while I was sick, and vice versa.
I was about to say that, yeah.
I was gonna say it too. We've taken good care of each other when we've been sick. There have been a few times where we've both been sick, and it was that's
hell.
miserable.
What about you though? What's something that made you happy?
Let's see. This week, what did we do? I always get lost here. I always forget what we've done this week.
Well, we hung out with Dad. Watched a movie for a podcast.
You got a cabinet.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was going to
we got a
mention
cabinet.
that. I was going to mention that, but I was thinking more towards earlier in the week because this was a shorter week for us.
I was on a grind bin episode, which is great. I don't think, I mean, it doesn't, I know Bobby and Mike probably wouldn't give a shit if I told everybody what it was, but I still like to be respectful, so I'm not going to say, but it was a movie that in the past year and a half has become just a completely different movie based on forensic evidence, because it's based on a true story, and if that's ringing any bells for you, you probably are thinking of the movie I'm talking about.
You know, you could add in a part where you actually say the movie, and if it's not out by the time you post this, you can just cut it.
Oh, yeah. It was Jack and Jill starring Adam Sandler. It was the entirety of Full House, but we were all on acid. We watched some motherfuckers dressed up as Mickey Mouse beat old homeless men to death.
Oh my God.
What's that Dracula YouTube rapper guy?
We watched Dracula Flow Part 5.
On YouTube.
That blunt was big as hell. I know it's got a family at home worried sick about it. Have you ever seen Dracula Flow 5? I gotta keep this in now, but I may just delete the one where I actually say what it is.
Yeah.
But, oh man, we gotta show you Dracula Flow. It's just this old man with this, he's got a painted on widow's peak that goes down to about here, and he's saying all kinds of stuff. He's saying, like, the fentanyl had me moving like a claymation figure.
Oh my Lord.
I got the registered God particle on my hip.
He's like a freestyle rapper, but it's all just one-liners. None of them go together?
Well, it's Joji wrote his lines for him.
Oh, I thought he was just doing it.
No, this is an actor.
Why'd you never tell me that?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did because I watched an interview with, he was like just a voice actor and small-time actor.
I thought he was like drunk and like freestyling off the rip.
No. He had those lines written from him, but he used to be like a Marine for like, or a salesman. I'm not sure what he used to be.
Those are different things.
He sold Marines.
Or he was, he was a Marine who sold he sold Marines stuff.
Maybe.
There we go.
But, yeah, I guess the thing, did you say what you had to be happy about?
I mean, we've already talked about all the stuff we did this week that I thought was fun, but I did level up every single sniper in Battlefield 6 to max.
Which takes a lot of effort.
It does. I'm level 412 today? Or 411?
Schmoly.
Catch up, scrubs.
With like 1,300 hours in the game?
But, speaking about games, my thing that made me really happy was being able to play a James Bond game for the first time in almost 15 years.
Wow.
What was the last James Bond game you played?
007 Legends was the last one that was... I mean, it's not the last one I played, but...
Bad one?
It's horrible.
Okay.
It's fucking terrible. It's a Call of Duty clone where they ham-fisted Daniel Craig into roles that he was never in, and then they explained the whole thing like... Well, he was knocked out or something like that, and he was just dreaming about his past experiences. It's so stupid.
Yeah, don't they use old like not Easter eggs, but old references that don't make really sense?
They
in
just
the context
use straight up old, maybe. I'm not sure. I think they try to modernize it, but it's still really stupid. But that's about it. If you guys don't have...
Oh, one other thing that made me happy this week.
What?
My daughter graduated high school.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's pretty impressive and cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
But if there's nothing else that we want to... Well, I should say...
Well.
If you have any questions, suggestions, or hypnoregressions, you can reach out to us at GenXFilesPod@gmail.com.
Yes, please send us your whatever you want to send us, friends.
Tell us
We want
what's
to hear
going
from
on
you.
with you.
Don't send us any feet pictures.
Yes,
I got that covered.
We don't want
What?
the friends' feet.
With my queen toe.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that you have a whole, like, terabyte of foot pictures.
No.
Feet pictures?
Well, if there's
could be
one,
both.
it's a foot. If there's two, it's a feet.
That was a feat. It was hard to accomplish.
You ever see some muscular toes? That's a feat of strength.
Oh, Lord.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, is there anything that you want to leave these people with, Melz?
You know what? I think there might just be one thing.
Okay.
If you've listened this far, then you are a friend. And it was wonderful to have you here. Mwah!
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We made this.